Okay guys, brand new car. Look, 3 miles. Really cool. Smells like brand new car. It's a nice smell. Hey guys, and in this video I want to talk to you why I bought a Tacoma and why I have chosen this particular truck instead of F150 or Ram Rebel. Let me explain why I decided to buy a Tacoma. First of all, let me tell you why I need truck. I like outdoor activities like kayaking and kayak fishing, and I just got tired to put my kayak on the top of my car, and my lease was expiring, so I decided to buy a truck. I know it's probably not the best time to buy any car right now. The car price went up and it was very difficult to buy a truck that I wanted. I called probably like 10 or 15 dealerships before I found the truck I wanted. And actually I did not find this truck. They ordered this truck for me, so I had to wait for about 6 weeks before I got this truck. My truck is not regular Tacoma. It's Tacoma is sturdy off-road with 6-foot bed. It's actually very rare truck. Usually they come with 5-foot bed, but they come with 6-foot bed as well, but it's not very common. So often you need to order it, but 5-foot bed, it's a little bit too short for my kayak. You can obviously buy 5-foot bed truck and use bed extender, but I just like to use as few accessories as possible, and with 6-foot bed, I can just put my out bed in the bed of the truck, secure it, and I'm good to go. You can see out back fits perfectly here. Okay guys, let me start with my top reasons why I bought this truck. The reason number one is the value. I don't think you find F150 Rebel that comes with the same accessory as Tacoma does. For example, push button is very handy when your hands covered with salt water or sand. You don't need to use your key. Or bed liner, you don't need to pay additional money for that. Tacoma already comes with that, as well as a 120-volt socket in the bed of your truck. Okay guys, let me show you this app that comes with the Tacoma. You have it free for 1 year, then you need to pay, but it's pretty cool. You can, it shows you mileage range you have right here. Then you can remotely start your engine, you can lock and unlock your car. It shows you parking location on the map. It has this vehicle house report. You can open and you can see if there are like any recalls, any alerts, maintenance status, smart key battery, oil quality, as well as you can check history of services here. And this is drive pulse score. This is pretty cool actually. It shows you your driving habits, and you can actually use it for to get some discount on insurance if you want. You can disable it if you want as well. There are like recent trips as well. You can check your recent trips because you know, it tracks your car with a GPS tracker. You can disable it as well. It's like manual and warranties, roadside assistance. It also comes with 2 years maintenance plan, which is pretty handy. Sirius satellite radio, I think they give you like 1 year. I don't remember, but they give you some free periods and then you need to pay. So pretty cool app. Now guys, you can see how high this car sits. You see, it's 9.4 inches. and off-road capability of this car is amazing. It comes with all-terrain tires as well. Now let me show you the bed. You can see the quality of the liner is very good. It's actually great quality. It comes with a box. You can put something there, as well as I think it's 120 volts socket here, which is extremely handy if you're camping or doing something like that. Underneath the car, you can see that everything is protected here, so it's created basically to go off-road. I think it's about 9.4 inches clearance here. It also comes with this automatic window. Now let me show you how the smart key works. It's actually pretty cool. Look, what I'm doing, just open it, that's all. You see this? Pretty cool. Now let me just show you a little bit inside the car. As you can see, you can start it just like that. Then obviously you have your emergency button here that you can call 911. It's gonna call automatically if you get into collision. You have a rear axis differential lock here. Obviously your crawl control here, and here you can switch two-wheel drive for high, for low. This button just gives you basically extra power if you need to for off-road. Comes with sonar, blind spot monitor. It comes with a phone charger actually. Right here, let me show you. So I can just put my phone and you can see it charging. Climate control, obviously, as a basic option of this car. Now let me show you this. I just plug my phone here. Apple Play works pretty well here actually. You know, you can listen music and use Apple Play at the same time. It actually works much better than on my Mazda. It has lots of glitches there, but here works pretty well. There's like a lane departure alert here, which is pretty good, works pretty well. It has also a technology package which comes basically with blind spot monitor, but there's no sound when you have somebody on the side. You know, you have a car on the side, it just blinks yellow, which is I think not very good. I would like it to have a sound. That would be nice. Obviously comes with camera and collision sonar, which is pretty cool. Which is what is not cool, you know, if you put kayak and you put your tailgate down, the camera is not working. That's I really don't like. I think they need to fix it in the next model. Now guys, you probably heard about that there is not enough space in Tacoma. And look at me, I'm 6'4". Look how much space I have here. Let me like use my iPhone just to give you like idea, you know. That's actually more than enough space. Now look at my legs. I think I have enough room, you know. And as I said, I am 6'4". So in terms of comfort, in terms of room, I don't have any discomfort. I think it's completely enough. Okay guys, in terms of driving, the transmission, yes, it's a little bit clumsy. Like, you know, you accelerate and you can kind of feel this clumsiness of the transmission. But yeah, I mean, it's a truck, and that's a little bit old transmission here and a little bit old engine, but it's a reliable engine, you know. So from from cons, if you want, I would definitely put gas mpg. I'm getting like around 18-19 mpgs, so which is not greatest, but not the worst for a truck, obviously, you know. Acceleration, this is probably not a racing truck for sure, so it accelerates a little bit slowly. I can't say it's like very slow, but it's probably definitely slower than like Ford Ranger or like F150 for sure. And as I said, transmission is a little bit clumsy. Alright guys, the reason number 2 is reliability. This is probably the most reliable truck on the market. And you can say whatever, you know, Ford comes with a new engine, and Toyota has a little bit old engine. It comes with V6, as you know, V6, I think 3.6, if I'm not mistaken, liters. But this engine has been proven, you know, it has been proven, and it's been through a lot, and we all know that this is the most reliable truck. By the way, now you can feel how it drives. It's you know, I've been driving this car for around a week, and to me it drives almost similar to SUV. It's a little bit more noisy. You can hear the noise from all-terrain tires, but that's expected. Other than that, I don't really feel much discomfort. As I said, it's, you know, I never driven truck before, and I took this truck from a dealership and I had no problems at all. It just it drives like SUV or any other car, pretty much. A little bit more noisy, a little bit more vibration, just a little bit more vibration, I would say. But that's about it. Other than that, it drives like an SUV, and that becomes to reason number 3 why I bought this truck, because it's not as bulky as, for example, F150 or Rebel. In terms of parking space, when you go to a beach, or, you know, sometimes you go off-road and you have tight spaces that you need to park, you don't want very wide truck. And Tacoma is not really wide. It's a long truck with 6-foot bed, yes, but it's not wide, so you can fit in pretty much any parking space very well with no problem, and that's what I like here. The reason number 4, as I said, long bed. I can transport most of the kayaks up to 12 foot without bed extender. You know, not using
2 miles. Take the exit on the right.
Not using any additional accessories. Just put my, you know, kayak in the truck and I'm ready to go. And that's really important, you know, if you are looking for a fish. For example, you're looking for a tarpon and you don't know if tarpon is there or not. It takes some time and effort to unload your kayak, unload all your equipment, and then you realize that fish is not there. With this type of setup, I can go to another place. I can just come to a place and see if fish is not there, and I just, you know, put my kayak back to the bed, and I'm good to go. You know, I don't spend time much for unloading and loading. That's, you can see how actually lane departure alert works. See? Alright, by the way, so I don't spend much time for loading and unloading kayaks, and I spend more time on the water. That's the whole idea of kayaking. And now, guys, we come to the reason number 5. Off-road capability of this truck. This is obviously 4x4 truck, 4-wheel drive, and you know, it has lots of options. It's better off-road than Ranger or F150 or Rebel. It sits very high. It has 9.4 inch clearance. No other truck except maybe a Jeep has this clearance, you know. It also, like, even basic model comes with I mean, basic obviously off-road model comes with all-terrain tires, rear axis differential lock, crawl control, and obviously you can switch to for low or for high. This is off-road beast. You pretty much can go to any beach. Off-road, you can go to snow, ice. This truck can go through the hell. It's also narrow. It's narrower than, for example, F150. It can go through a narrow trail as well, which is pretty cool. And it can be very handy for a kayak fishing. What is the beauty of kayak fishing? You can launch anywhere. So with 4x4 truck, you have even more options. As I said, you can go to sand, you can go to all type of terrain with this truck. And as I said, this truck can go to the hell. Very, very powerful off-road truck. Now we talk about, let's talk about reselling value. Let's say you want to sell this truck. Like, for example, if I want to sell this truck now, I'll probably sell it for the same price I bought it. And the reason why, there are you will not find this truck on the market with 6-foot bed and options that I have, you know. Try to buy it and you will see how difficult it is. That you probably will need to order it and wait for 3 months or so. Especially now, you know, when there is shortage of trucks. And let's talk about 10 years down the road. 10 years down the road, which car is gonna be, for example, if you buy Ford Ranger or F150 and Tacoma for the same price, which car is going to be more expensive in 10 years? And you can easily look and see how Tacoma holds their price very well. It's very popular. It's also very easy to sell this car, you know, because people know this is a reliable car. So in terms of investment, I think that's a great investment as well. I mean, you cannot treat a car as investment, because obviously any car loses the value. But this particular car, it does not lose the value as fast as others. But let me put it this way. And the reason number 6, guys, and this is totally subjective, the way this truck looks like. I think this truck looks great. I like it more than Rebel. I like it more than F150. I think Rebel, F150, they look a little bit kind of bulky to me. This truck looks more like sporty. And you know, I really like how it looks more than Rebel or F150 or Ranger. I was trying to fall in love with F150 and Rebel, but I couldn't. I don't know, I just don't like how this truck looks. I don't like appearance of those trucks. So I mean, if you do, that's, again, you know, that just, as I said, it has nothing to do with performance. It's just completely personal preference, and just go with what you like. It's actually a pretty nice comparison to Raptor, but you can see back to back, and Tacoma is still higher. It's higher than Raptor. And obviously Raptor is like 20 grand more expensive, just basic model. Okay guys, let's just briefly summarize what I just said. Great value for your money with great of basic features. Comes with very good app, that's very helpful actually. Great off-road capabilities, great reselling value. Toyota reliability, comes with also 2 years maintenance for free. Fits well into parking spaces. In terms of cons, it actually has, what I didn't tell you, pretty small room for second seat row. So if you have passengers and they're not kids, and for example I'm like 6'4", so I need to move my seat all the way back, it's not going to be enough room for them. My kids fit fine there, but you know, for adult it's a little bit tight space there, you know, definitely less space than even in Ford Ranger. It's not as powerful. The towing capacity for this truck I think is 6700, and it's less than the Ranger. I think the Ranger comes with, I believe said 73, or like I think it's 7000 something towing capacity. And for example a Ranger or F150 probably faster, more powerful, and accelerate better than this truck. Another con I would say it's gas consumption. MPG is not as great. Like if you compare like F150 with EcoBoost engine, then you know Ford probably better in this storm than Tacoma. And a little bit outdated transmission. It's still very reliable, don't get me wrong. It's a reliable engine, reliable transmission, but a little bit underpowered if you compare to other trucks. And you know, so basically it depends what you want, depends what you need. This truck fits very well my needs. In the United States you have speed limits everywhere, so I mean it doesn't matter if you really go to like 60 miles per hour in like 5 seconds or like 6 seconds or 7 seconds. It really doesn't matter for me. If it matters for you, you probably need to buy another truck, but then you will come with, you know, you will have other cons other trucks have. So I hope I can tell you Toyota did not pay me anything for this review. That's just my honest opinion about this car, about this truck. And you know, if you like outdoor activity, don't forget to subscribe, because that's what I like, and that's what basically I film, like kayak fishing, free diving, traveling. Obviously there were not too many traveling on this channel recently because of COVID, but we'll resume it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, if it helped you to make a decision which truck you want to buy, don't forget to like it. And thanks for watching guys, and have a great day.